Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda.
Yes. Now, please go ahead and share whatever your third day revelation. Please post it in the chat. Yes. I am projecting the picture now and see so many responses. It's what I projected. So let me read your responses. It's sunflower in the field. Fine. Goes on space, the universe. Okay, fine. Sorry. It's not what I projected. Sorry. Let's the next one. So you have seen what I projected. So I see mountains, temple, many people, festival. Swamiji tells lightly. Felt the sun in the sky. Very good. See, all of you are getting there. Yes. Now, some more powerful cognitions about feeling connection. If a pattern is so deep that it made you assume this human body and broken mind cannot be transcended unless you trust somebody more than your completion of the love circle. Constantly reminding you of the context of Advaita, meaning the oneness, is the constitution of master's space. The oneness is you raise your consciousness, you have that feeling connection, you forget yourself, meaning what? You forget your mind, which always pulls you down, pulls you into the past failures and worry about future, all that. you forget that mind and you are in deep feeling connection with the Guru who is in the highest state of consciousness. What you experience that space is Advaita. If the third, Maharesha is asking, who do you know? Third eye is open. The third eye is open. They manifest all the powers and all the success in life, and they are so sure about themselves. They have the power of Vak Shakti. They are so authentic and they take responsibility for the world. Responsibility not only for themselves, for everyone. And they continuously enrich. They follow the fourth tattva. We'll be learning about these soon. Now, I'm going to explain to you about the science of oneness. The Advaita, what we call Advaita or science of oneness. What is oneness? Oneness, because all the time we use this word, right? This is what we need to experience. So oneness is not imagination. Oneness is not visualization. Oneness is not even just declaration. Oneness is your very existence. So oneness is your very existence. Cosmic principles are directly mapped on life through oneness. Oneness is the core. Merudanda, meaning the backbone. Merudanda means backbone, the spine is Merudanda. Oneness is the Merudanda, where you understand all the cosmic principles. Oneness is the reality. Oneness is the truth with which you manifest powers. That's the ultimate truth. Oneness, you don't need to work for it. You just need to realize its existence. If, if you just understand why you are not realizing oneness, you will realize oneness. That's the beauty of oneness. For example, if health is the way you want. You are in oneness with your health. Your wealth, if you have the way you want, then you are in oneness with your wealth. Relationship, if you are in a way you want with that person, you are in oneness with that person. One of the predominant things you need to develop in your life is confidence to function out of space of love. Because from there only you can take a jump to confidence to function out of space of oneness. In the space of oneness, there is no cunningness, there is no condition, there is no planning. Second, here I use Advaita, that's a Sanskrit word for oneness. Advaita or oneness is not a retirement insurance plan. It is a driving license to start your life. Only when you are established in that space of Advaita, life's mysteries to you, the great powers like difficult spiritual powers can be opened to you, available to you. Third, the deeper and deeper you go in your inner space, you experience the vast oneness. The more deeper you start traveling, first you get integrated, the you fighting with you stops. Then the people around you get integrated. The fighting with you stops. Completion with yourself, then completion with others. By the way, tomorrow we are going to learn about completion, various aspects of completion. What is completion? All that tomorrow we are going to experience that. Feeling so good about you and the world and about life, about everything is leadership. You will feel Brahmanyam Bahuputratam. I am the favorite inheritor of the cosmos. I am the favorite chosen one of the cosmos. Feeling that is what I call a leadership quality. That can happen just by holding on to the truth. You are Paramashiva. I am the favorite inheritor of the cosmos. I am divine. When you operate your life with that, everything you operate in a much wide spectrum. This concept will explain to you in Kalpataru. That is one of the upcoming days. You will learn more about this. Conflict-free cognitions makes you manifest oneness. Because oneness is fundamental principle which clears many of the internal conflicts. It makes you understand the units, formulas, and apps of the cosmos. You are nothing but the cognitions you have about you, life, universe, God. For all these things, what are the cognitions you have? That is you. You are nothing but a bunch of your cognition. What is cognition? The way you understand these and operate from that understanding. Whether it's right or not, nothing you bother. That's how you understand. That's how you are holding on to your understanding. That's why the way you cognize you, how are you holding yourself? The way you holding cognize you, the way you are holding or cognizing life, the way you're understanding, cognizing about world, about God, about everything matters. Cognition, your cognition makes you manifest oneness. If your cognitions are conflict-free with you and the universe, you are in oneness. Whatever you want, you should manifest. What you don't want, you don't manifest. Understand, no conflict zone, whether in the level of cognitions about yourself or the way you cognize Jagat, means world, universe, or the way you cognize Ishvara, the God, the way you cognize life. In whichever field you have no conflict, you are in oneness. Now let's understand few techniques to manifest oneness. It is by practice, the confidence to operate from the space of love starts developing in you. That will help you take the jump to operate from the space of oneness. Loving Advaita will lead you to living Advaita. Take this as a spiritual practice. Loving Advaita will lead you to living Advaita. Every Upanishad truth is a powerful cognition. If you hold the powerful cognition, you are Paramashiva, the ultimate oneness space where you are free from everything, completely unclutched, manifesting Mahat Tattva, the great principle, manifesting macrocosm, meaning the whole cosmos. You are the microcosm. Means whatever is there in the universe, it is there in you, the microcosm. So you manifest that great macrocosm. Universe comes out of you, lives in you, relaxes in you. Universe comes out of you, rests in you, relaxes in you. Holding this truth, hold the truth of enlightenment. Hold this truth of enlightenment. Hold this powerful experience of, hold the experience of powerful cognitions in your being. There's a scriptural reference about the oneness, Patanjali Yoga Sutras on oneness. Tatra pratyaya ekatanatana dhyanam. The Vibhuti-pada, 3rd chapter, 108 verse. That means the word dhyana means raising your frequency, the mind's of frequency to certain level where you means the mind and the object on which the meditation is being done. Please make a note of this. The object on which the meditation is being done, both of them lose its boundary and become one. Who you entangle with, who you meditate with, who you are talking with matters. That raises your frequency. What you become means all oneness is enlightenment. You are going to learn this integrity, all that. Oneness, the Advaitik, Shuddhadvaita Satya. Satya is truth. That is the core of the spindle, the Merudanda. When the spindle is churned, when that spindle starts moving, the force generated is integrity. So we'll learn about more on integrity. So I'm skipping this for now. Yasmin Sarvan Upanishad verse declares, Isha Vasha Upanishad, one of the verse, it says that the Ishavasha Upanishad is the first verse, first Upanishad. It says, Yasmin Sarvani Bhutani Atmaiva Bhut Vijanataha Tatrako Mohata Ka Soka Ekattam Anupashyataha. Meaning, in one who has cognized the reality, all existing beings become the very self. Then what delusion, what sorrow of incompletion can there be for that fear? Living in the space of oneness, living Advaita. When you're operating, I want to share this. When you're operating your life in the space of Advaita, in the space of oneness, there is no incompletion. You raise your feeling of, your frequency raises in such a way that what incompletion exists, meaning what sorrow exists, because you lose power over those feelings and you raise that frequency and you manifest everything that you want. What delusion you have that I am not able to do this, I cannot have success, or I'm having fight with my family member. What sorrow? What nothing will be there for that sphere, living in the space of oneness, living, operating like in the space of loving Advaita leading to living Advaita. That happens only when you have that feeling connection with the Guru. Feeling connection with the Ishta Devata, you can also say. So now, what are the ways I'm going to explain to you techniques for Advaita, to achieve Advaita. First is chanting the Mahavakya. What we do in the power manifestation is what the Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. What is the meaning of that Mahavakya? Swamiji, bless the humanity with this Mahavakya, meaning I am Paramashiva, I am Nithyananda Paramashiva, the eternal bliss. I am Paramashiva in the form, I'm declaring Paramashiva, who is the embodiment of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Swamiji. So declaring that again and again and again, chanting that again and again, you experience oneness. Next is puja, prayer from the right context. Not go pray, please give me this. I do offer the puja, give me this. I want this, I want that. That's okay, but not the experiencing the oneness. Here we're talking about the higher frequency vibration, where we raise our consciousness to experience Paramashivoham, that I am Paramashiva. So, puja, you offer your gratitude with utmost love and darshan. What your experience, and many of you shared how the darshan felt like. That darshan, you experience oneness. Reshoma. Reshoma is asking how many rounds we do. See, this is the major problem. If chanting Mahavakya with the mala, how many rounds must we do? See, the Swamiji, I heard so many times Swamiji say, when you are doing like this, no, where is what? Who is counting that? Reshoma, who is counting? No, just for understanding, it is not only Reshoma, but she raised a beautiful question. Right? She raised a beautiful question. It is for all of us. So tell me, when you are counting, okay, who is counting that? You're putting a japamala, okay? And who is counting that count? Your mind, right? 1, 2. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, like 1, 2, 3. So that means your mind is split again, right? You're not completely in the chanting the Mahavakya. Oh, now 54 is over. That means half only over. Now how much time passed? And other thoughts also will peep in, isn't it? These are all Swamiji says. And our experience also, great experiences. So you do the thing, but you forget. You mechanically you do it. But when you're doing it, there is no question of how many rounds. You can put maybe for your thing, you can put like half an hour, I'm going to chant the Mahavakya. Or 10 minutes, I'm going to chant Mahavakya. Or 5 minutes, I'm going to chant Mahavakya. Or next 2 minutes, I'm going to chant Mahavakya. You set your time, don't count. To experience oneness, you can't count. For your convenience, you can put, actually, how much ever time you sit, you can sit. Do not bring in count. The moment you count, you are split, you will never experience oneness. You should, when you're doing it, your mind should disappear, isn't it? Then only your frequency will be raised. and you experience the oneness. When you start counting, there is no question of you experiencing oneness. Our half of our mind is in that counting. Are you able to follow, ma? For all of us, this is for all of us. You put time and don't waste the time. You just experience, just relax and do. With your power of integrity, with your power of oneness, you can manifest time also, can manifest anything. So what are all the techniques that Swamiji has explained? Chanting the Mahavakya, offering the puja, and darshan, attending the darshan. So now let's understand a little bit more about these three. Mahavakya, offering puja, and darshan. What is Mahavakya? In the Vedic tradition, the Guru utters the great truth to the prepared seeker. The Mahavakya is the transfer of enlightened energy, the sacred technique and blessing all in one. Be unclutched is one of Swamiji's most powerful Mahavakya. The Vakya are the statement that straightaway leads you to experience the Mahat, the cosmos, is Mahavakya. Entangles us to the cosmos. We enter the breathing space and are attuned to the frequency of the cosmos. The secret of puja is gratitude and devotion. Hold the right context and understanding during the prayer. When you pray to the deity or guru, have this context and pray. Oh, source, or whatever you want to call it, your favorite, Swamiji, whoever you want, where you and me are one and the same. I pray to you, you make this into reality. Upanishad has a beautiful word, Sohamasmi, meaning even when I'm praying, I am you. So even when I am you, as long as there is a relative reality, I pray, I am devoted to you. I know you and me are one and the same, but as long as there is a relative existence, till I feel there is a skin for me and skin for you, I am devoted to you. Whether we understand or not, catch it or not, indeed, the reality is Sohamasmi. I am them. I am him. That is what Upanishad use the word indeed. I am him. I am he. Whether you got it or not, whether you understand it or not, Sohamasmi. I am he. I am Paramashiva. That's it. Even when you have not realized the oneness with the cosmos, you're still practicing or trying to practice or whatever. Even when you are practicing, doing sadhana, prayer to achieve the cosmos oneness, all that, you are one with the cosmos. That is reminded as the undercurrent. Even when you're struggling to believe, what is this? All these concepts I'm not able to understand. How can I be God? I am so and so, have so many problems I have. I can't even make enough money. I don't even get a job I want. I don't do this. I don't know. I'm in depression. How can I be Paramashiva? How can Paramashiva be depression? All these things, even when you're struggling to believe, the undercurrent is reminded as that Sohamasmi, I am He. I am Paramashiva. Never at any point, never at any moment, the separation is recognized in Sanatana Hindu Dharma. Because that is not the truth. Separation is not recognized in Sanatana Hindu Dharma because that is not the truth. That is not the reality. Even when you think you have not achieved the oneness, you may be feeling, oh, I'm not manifesting the powers, I've not achieved, I don't feel any connection with Swamiji, I don't know. Even that, even when you're struggling to follow these powerful cognitions, even when you think you have not achieved the oneness with the cosmos, even when you think you have not become realized, Sohamasmi, I am He. Enlightened living Advaita, you are one. The absolute truth is truth, even when you practice the truth, even when you're doing your sadhana. That is the beauty of it. So what are your cognitions? What are your takeaway? What have you decided? Is quickly make a note and post it, internalize and post it in the chat. Manifest macrocosm, Mahavakya Puja Darshan. Wonderful, ma. And Vishwanathan, Mahavakya Puja Darshan makes us feeling oneness with the cosmos. Wonderful. Christina, even when I'm parking, I am you. Understand, Mawad. Even when I'm practicing. Yes, I got it. Good. Now, today we are going to listen to Swamiji about the feeling connection. One small clip before we conclude the session.
This initiation establishes the spiritual umbilical cord connection between you and the whole Guru Parampara. From Mahadeva, the knowledge is transmitted to Devi, from Devi, Kapila, from Kapila, Bhatmabhava, Vasishta, Parasara, Vyasa, Sukha, Gaudapada, Govindapada, Shankara Bhagavatpada, Sureshwaracharya, the whole tradition comes down till Nithyananda. And now that spiritual umbilical cord connection is done to you all. Through this you become a formal disciple. Please listen. The Hindu tradition does not request or ask you to give up your earlier religion. It does not interfere in your earlier guru. It does not interfere in your earlier beliefs. It does not even ask you to change your earlier faiths. So by becoming disciple, there is no interference with your existing earlier religion, faith, sect or sampradaya, tradition, guru. Making it very clear. Through this initiation, you are formally awakened to experience the Nirvikalpa Samadhi and unclutching. An ability to connect with the Master's pure Advaita space. Please understand, whenever you feel you are not that confident about your Advaitic space, you can invoke the Master's pure Advaitic space and that can hold you. In the young age, before my enlightenment, whenever I was not confident about my Advaitic space, that whether I am holding it properly or not, I will invoke my masters, Annamalai Swamigal or Yogananda Puri. Their Advaitic space. See how they will be. Let me be in that space. Immediately I have always seen they held me, they were holding me, protecting me and leading me into more and more Advaitic space. Powerful space. So, this initiation just gives you the strength and the commitment. I will hold you in my Advaitic space. We worship Mahadeva because he holds Advaitic space for the whole universe. He holds all of us in the space of Advaita. Your direct master holds you in the space of Advaita all the time. That's all. Listen. This spiritual umbilical cord connection never gets disconnected. If you do completion, you will live happily Even while living, you will experience more and more miracles. But even if you don't do any spiritual practice, this connection never gets disconnected. Only if you abuse or you yourself request, let it be withdrawn, I don't want this, then it gets disconnected. Not otherwise. Either you abuse the master or you declare, I don't want connection anymore with you, then it gets disconnected. Not otherwise. Otherwise, non-veg, alcohol, whatever, I'm not saying do all that, but any of that does not disconnect you. Even if you committed 100 murder, till you come back to the Advaitic space, I have to wait. It is my responsibility now. I have to make myself available to you for you to become living enlightenment, living Advaita. So once the connection is established, it cannot be taken back, disconnected at any reason, unless your individual free will declaration or abusal. All of you are clear? But you always have the freedom to withdraw. I don't have the freedom to withdraw from you, but you have the freedom to withdraw. Only if you withdraw, I can withdraw. As a mark of my respect for your freedom. Understand? Once initiated, before achieving the Advaita, if you leave the body, I have to make sure that you experience, at least in the next janmas, next births. Or if I leave the body, I have to make myself available as the cosmos and guide you continuously either to some other living master or through my deity or form itself, photograph itself, I have to guide you and see to it you achieve the Advaita. That is why many times the masters who leave the body appear in the disciples' dreams, vision and tell them to go to the other living masters. How many of you have been guided by earlier your master to me? Raise your hand. Raise the hand fully. Let me see. Understand, they are all my marketing agents. So you don't need to do any marketing for me. I have Paramashivoham, Shirdi Sai Baba, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, Raman Maharishi, all of them there doing my job. Or I can say in a way, I am doing their job. Anybody Ramakrishna guided? Anybody Shirdi Sai Baba guided? Puttaparthi Sai Baba guided? Paramashivoham guided? I'm telling you now, I have some 10 marketing agents. They go around and appear. Marketing agents is a small word, I should not use it. I'm saying that enriching causes, enrichers. They go around and do continuously. So if I leave the body before you achieve the Advaita, as per the ethics, if you still need a form living master, I have to guide you to some living master. If you feel you don't need some other living master, just my deity is enough, my form, my picture, my photograph. If that is enough, if you feel, I have to grace you through that. It is the ethics of an enlightened being. These are basic commitments we give it to a disciple. Understand? So it's my responsibility. I have to see to it you achieve that Advaitic space, the ultimate space. So please understand, till you realize what I realize as me, I am responsible and I have to make you realize what I realize as me. What I realized as me, you have to realize that as you. That ultimate. password to activate this umbilical cord connection. I have reset the password very recently. Now, it does not mean your earlier passwords don't work, but I have reset with a very strong connection. The new password, listen, that is what I call Mahavagya. Nithyanandoham. Please listen and repeat. Nithyanandoham. 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 Please understand, Nithyananda means eternal bliss, the space. Aham means I am that. I am that cosmic eternal bliss. That is the meaning of that word. You can use in any language. If you are comfortable with the word as I gave, you can use the same word Nithyanandoham. Or if you want to use in English, you can use I am Nithyananda. Anything is okay. Whatever is comfortable for you. But if you ask my recommendation, I will recommend use the original Sanskrit word as it is. Nithyanandoham. Because that is what I used it as a password. Whenever you utter this word and bring your attention to this area, below the heart, above the navel, this region, we call it Anandagandha Chakra. Adi Shankaracharya, one of the great master, he calls Mahadeva as Anandagandhavasi. Below the heart center, above the navel center, this area. Remember this area, and just the moment you utter the word Nithyanandoham, you will see I am holding you in the space of Advaita, supporting you, strengthening you, making you experience the space of Advaita and complete completion. As I already said, the initiation does not ask you to drop your earlier religion or your beliefs, your faiths, your gurus. It does not demand, it does not have any prerequisite to renounce any of your earlier beliefs. See, if you become part of the Sangha, then I have some requests. I naturally expect you to live the Vedic lifestyle and all that. That is different. But the initiation and the whole inner awakening program does not demand you in any way. Giving up your old faith, religion or beliefs or gurus or traditions. Inner awakening only strengthens you, makes you more authentic, integrated, responsible and enriching. Once the initiation happened, then you will see the moment you remember and utter the word, in that area you will see exactly the Kundalini moving, circling. I'm just repeating all the names of the masters who carried the science of Advaita and handed over to the world. Sadashiva Samarambam Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Nithyanandeshwara Samarambam Nithyanandeshwari Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Narayanam Bhatmabhavam Vasishtam Shaktinja Tatputra Parasarancha Vyasam Sugam Kaudapatam Mahantam Govinda Yogindra Matasya Sishyam Shri Shankaracharya Matasya Patma Padanja Asta Malaganja Sishyam Tam Todakanvartikakaramanyan Asmat Gurun Santatamanatosmi Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavat Padam Shankaram Loka Shankaram. Kapilam Nishamarambam Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Now, by giving you all the energization, which is initiation, I commit with you all the responsibility of Guru disciple, and whoever accepts me as Guru, I accept you as Guru, as my disciple. I accept my Guru responsibility and accept you as my disciple. And commit with you all through this commitment. I'll see to it you experience the ultimate space which I am in as Nithyanandoham. Before this happens, whether you leave the body or I leave the body, I commit with you all, the energy functioning through this body will continue to guide you all and make you reach that experience. Nithyanandoham. Just sit with your eyes closed. Create a deep prayer to all all the great masters happened on the planet Earth. All the enlightened beings, beyond religion, beyond nation, beyond country, wherever they happened, respect all of them. You don't need to tie the ribbon. Just close your eyes and sit. Remember, whoever you know as enlightened being, or incarnation, yogi, sage, seer, saint, revere all of them. Offer your respects to all of them. Invoke their presence here to bless all of us to be successfully initiated into Advaita, into living enlightenment, into Jivan Mukti.
Post your understanding. Just quickly, 1 minute. Lingodbhavan says, living Advaita with the Guru can raise our consciousness. Wonderful. Nithyanandoham, the password. Wonderful. And tomorrow we are going to learn about completion. All about completion. Okay, one of the prime teachings of Swamiji. All right. So let's pay our deepest gratitude to Swamiji. With that space of deep feeling connection and gratitude, let's conclude with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudashyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tasat Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Nithyanandam, everyone. Thank you so much. See you all tomorrow. Nithyanandam.
They're waiting.